Welcome to chemistry class. Today we are going to start the topic IIT JEE Chemistry Atomic Structure Introduction. In this lecture, we are going to understand about the basics of the structure of an atom. First, let us understand the definition of an atom. An atom is the smallest unit particle of an element. It possesses all the properties of an element. All substances, rather all matter in the universe, be it a solid or a liquid or a gas or a plasma, is made of what? Atoms. Okay. So what you have understood is an atom is the smallest unit particle of an element and it possesses all the properties of an element. In fact, all the matter in the universe, be it a solid or a liquid or a gas, is made up of atoms. For example, the air you breathe to survive consists of what? Atoms. The water you drink to quench your thirst comprises what? Atoms. The pencil with which you learn to start writing for the first time in nursery classes when you were just a little kid is made of what? Atoms. So atoms are present in these substances either in the form of ions or in the neutral form. So what is the size of an atom? The size of an atom is very small. It is approximately 100 picometer. An atom consists of large number of fundamental subatomic particles. So what first we understand is the structure of an atom. An atom consists of a nucleus which is present in the center. For example, if you just consider this is the structure of an atom. You have a nucleus inside here. Okay. So this is present in the center. The nucleus is surrounded by orbitals. And in the orbitals, you have what? Protons, neutrons. Where are they present? The nucleus contains the protons and neutrons, except the hydrogen atom which contains only one proton. The protons and neutrons provide the total mass of an atom. Okay. So from where do you get the mass of an atom? From the nucleus. Okay. From here, the center of the atom, you get the mass of an atom. Where the electrons present? They are present outside. These blue color ones. These are the electrons present in the orbitals outside the nucleus. Okay. So now what are the fundamental stable subatomic particles? How many are they? They are 3. The fundamental stable subatomic particles present in an atom are proton, neutron, electron. Protons are present inside the nucleus. They have a positive charge and hence they provide overall positive charge to the atom. They also give mass to the atom. Okay. So if you have the structure of an atom like this, you have the center. Center is having proton. Proton is positively charged. Neutron. Neutrons are present inside the nucleus. They do not have a charge. They also give mass to the atom. So proton give mass to the atom. Neutron give mass to the atom along with the protons. Now we have electrons. So the electrons are present in the orbitals outside the nucleus. They are present where? Outside the nucleus here. The electrons are present. So they have a negative charge. Okay. So because of the presence of the negative charge on the electron and the positive charge on the proton, there is electrical neutrality. What is that? What I am telling? Electrical neutrality. Now, what is this electrical neutrality? Electrical neutrality is the phenomenon where you can have the balance of the positive and the negative charges. So in an atom, protons are present inside the nucleus that have the positive charge. Electrons are present outside the nucleus in the orbitals. They have the negative charge. So there is a balance of the positive and the negative charge, and so there is electrical neutrality in an atom. Okay. Now let us see the characteristics of the fundamental particles of an atom. So here we have a chart prepared. In the chart you have proton, neutron and electron. Proton was discovered by whom? By whom was it discovered? Proton was discovered by Rutherford. He did the gold experiment, right? So Rutherford discovered proton. The nature of the proton is positive and the amount of charge is plus 1.6 into 10 to the power 19 minus 19 coulombs. Okay. Radius of the proton is 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 12 centimeter. Then mass of the proton is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 27 kilograms. Likewise, we have neutron fundamental particle. It was discovered by Chadwick in the year 1932. And the nature of charge for the neutron is neutral. Amount of charge is 0. Radius is 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 12 centimeter. And the mass of neutron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 kilograms. Likewise, for the electron, that is also the fundamental particle. It was discovered by Thomson. It has a negative charge and the amount of charge is minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. There is no radius for the electron till now. And the mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. So we learned about the characteristics of the fundamental particles of an atom. Now let us see what are the fundamental unstable particles of the atom. We have 5 unstable subatomic particles. First one is your meson, second positron, neutrino, antiproton and antineutrino. Okay. So these are the fundamental unstable subatomic particles. Next, let us see certain important definitions that are related with the atoms structure. First, we have the isoelectronic species. These are the species or the entities which contain the same number of electrons. For example, you can see here carbon with 4 negative charge. Here you have an extra 4 electrons on the carbon atom. So sodium with the positive charge, Al3 plus, O2 minus, NeF minus, Na3 minus, Mg2 plus. These all ions are isoelectronic species. Why? Because they contain the same number of electrons in their atomic structure. So there are certain entities or species which have equal number of valence electrons in the shell. These are also called as isoelectronic species. For example, you can see here SO42 minus, Se42 minus, TeO42 minus. So your work is to just try to draw the structure and see. You can calculate the number of total electrons. You can see the number of valence electrons and you will see that they are same. And that's why these are the isoelectronic species. Next, we have isotopes. Now, what are these isotopes? Isotopes are the elements which they have the atomic numbers same, but they differ in the mass number. And they are called as isotopes. For example, you can see oxygen with the 16 mass and oxygen with the 18 kilogram mass. These both are isotopes. Because they are having the same atomic number of what? What is the atomic number of oxygen? 8. So here you have these two as the isotopes. Now we have isotones. Now what are these isotones? The elements which contain the same number of neutrons are called the isotones. For example, fluorine and oxygen. They are having the same number of neutrons. You can see here, number of protons are 9 and 8. And when you subtract the number of protons from the total mass, you will get 10 as the number of neutrons in both fluorine and oxygen atoms. So these are the isotones. Next, we have isobars. Now, what are these isobars? The elements which have the same number of mass. They have the same mass number, but their atomic numbers are different. They are called what? Isobars. You can see here the carbon and the nitrogen atom. So carbon with the atomic number of 6, nitrogen with the atomic number 7, but the mass number are same of the 14. So these are the isobars. Next important definition is isodiapher. The elements which contain the same value of isotopic excess are called as isodiaphers, and the value of isotopic excess is calculated from the atomic number and the mass number. Okay, so here where isotopic excess is calculated here as the A minus 2Z. For example, chromium 24 atomic number, iron 26 atomic number. These are the isodiaphers because they are having the value of same isotopic excesses. Next, we have the important definition is isosters. These are the species, these which are isoelectronic and contain the equal number of atoms are called the isosters. For example, NH2 minus ion and water molecule, these are both the isosters. Why? Because they are isoelectronic and contain the equal number of atoms. So you can see here nitrogen is having 7 atomic number, hydrogen is 2 and 3, so 10 you have. Okay, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10 in the NH2 minus, and in the water molecule you have how many? 2 hydrogen atoms, so 2 and oxygen is also 8, so this is going to be 10. So these are having same number of electrons and contain the number of same atoms also. You can see 2 plus 1 3, 2 plus 1 3. So today we have learnt about the structure, atomic introduction, okay, atomic structure introduction for the IIT JEE exam. So just follow the quiz and the questions that follow this video and excel your knowledge in the atomic structure, and you will be able to gain more confidence for the structure of atom. And thank you.